Hey, my name is Cecil Hayden Myers. Then this is a video on my personal experience. Um, so a couple years ago, I remember it was a Wednesday morning, with like 6 to 5. I used to work these crazy shifts. I was like 6 to 4 every day, or 6 to 6, or you name it. It was ridiculous. I was bringing good home, good money, and bringing home like 60 hours a week. But that's when I first started at my old job. We had like between like 3 to 5 or something like that. We would do daily cleanings, and then when I did daily cleanings, they always assigned me to clean the frying oil filter pans, which is a pad that goes inside the filter pan, and then it comes out through a hose. Anyways, so I had to clean the whole unit, the whole pan, like the base of the pan, the pad, the rod, the thing that holds the pad, and everything. Um, it was crazy because the gunk, it was like little brown gunk. When you're cleaning a fryer at home, you get all these gunk and particles from the frying, whatever you're frying, it sinks down to the fryer, and then it turns into like little brownies. They look like brownies, like the kids' cuisine brownies that you everyone was eating in middle school. It was insane. It was just gross, and um, but the problem point was that we had five in all, and then I was doing pretty good. I was like, yeah, I'm doing good at these. Why not? And then this was back when I first started there. And then when I first started there, I was really confident in my job and everything. But then I had a certain experience that I didn't feel confident with. And then when I didn't feel confident was that I was on the last filter that I was cleaning, and I went to go pull it out. But this one was always crazy, so you had to be really easy with it. And I didn't know that till after the fact, that when I went to go pull it out, the oil in the fryer, it was still hot. It was like 300 or 400 degrees. And the oil in the fryer was ricocheting like this while I was pulling on, and all of a sudden the oil went out of the machine and then landed on my back. And it was really painful. I screamed so loud, the restaurant, everything, all the customers heard me, the management heard me. I was like, ah! But it was just insane because it just hurt so bad, and I thought I knew what I was doing, but I didn't. And if I would have knew what I was doing, if I was easy with it, then I wouldn't have hurt myself so bad. So after I hurt my back, I ended up finishing my shift, and then after I finished my shift, I went to the doctors, the urgent care, and then my mother and my dad met me there, and then it was just crazy. And then went there, and after that, they gave me burn cream, and then the burn cream actually helped the pain a little bit. I also got like some burn spray, but I was the next day I tried to go to work, and then I was having the baddest attitude. I was like angry. I was throwing stuff. They were trying to rush me, and then I was all of a sudden manager comes back here and say, your attitude isn't really scaring people, and I know what happened to you yesterday. If you want, you can take off till you feel better, and then I did that. So I was pretty much off until that week. Next week after that, I was feeling better, and then I came back. And then when they prescribed me the burn cream, I was smelling like vapor rub all week. I mean, it wasn't vapor rub, but the smell was so strong that it was like it was flaring up your sinuses, and kind of like what vapor rub does. It was gross. Like it was like not a cologne. And people were like, "Oh, I like your smell of your cologne." I was like, "No, that's just my burn cream." And the problem was that I smelled like that for about a week. And then my point is that don't play around with stuff you don't feel confident doing. Like for instance, what I just explained about my incident with the oil. If you don't feel confident in doing it, just stay away from it and don't do it. It's insane because I could have really hurt myself worse. Like it could have been on my face and everything. So you just need to be more careful when handling with hotter objects. Like you take stuff out the oven, or use an oven mitt, or if you're using, don't stick your hand in a fryer or whatever. Like you just gotta be careful in life. Whatever life throws at you, just be careful. And if you're careful, you might live another 20 years. But but yeah, that's my personal experience, and thank y'all for listening.